Hi, welcome to our 20-minute power flow. Today we are going to be working on strengthening our quads, also doing a little back bending, opening up that chest, and getting the heart rate pumping for 20 minutes. You're gonna want with you a block or a thick, sturdy book. It's gonna be used today just to raise your seat a little bit, so whatever can kind of lift you off of the floor. And then always a water bottle is recommended. We are going to start in this pose, actually, thunderbolt pose. So seated on your heels, toes untucked. If this is not available in your knees, that is totally fine. Take your block between your heels under your seat, lifting your seat just enough so you feel comfortable. We'll switch here to tuck our toes for plantar stretch. Now again, this can feel really intense on the soles of your feet, so you are welcome to come out of it standing on your knees. Keeping those toes tucked can give a nice gentle stretch to those heels, to the soles of the feet, I should say. We'll actually come in and out of that pose. So we'll inhale, lift to standing on the knees. Exhale, twist towards the right, seated back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Again, you can stay standing if this is too much on the soles of your feet when we return to that seated position. Just taking some time to bring some movement to our body, getting us warmed up for our practice. Do one more round on each side. Inhale to lift. Exhale, untuck the toes. Plantar stretch is always tricky for me. Inhale, lift your seat off of your heels or the block. Exhale, back down. We'll do some pulses here in Thunderbolt. Inhale to lift. Exhale, back down. We're lifting just high enough to fire up those quads, not fully standing on our knees, but feeling that engagement in the front of our thigh. Keeping that heart lifted back straight. Not pulling yourself up with your heart, really using your quad to engage. We'll do 2 more rounds. Last round, we'll hold here. 2 rounds of breath. Little movement causing a lot of fire. Back to your seat. Can remove that block, come to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale to round the spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to a neutral spine. Then we'll start fire hydrants, for lack of a better name. So starting with our right knee, inhale, lift that right knee towards the side. Gently bring it to hover above the mat. Opening to the side, hovering above the mat. Continuing at your pace. You can be working with your breath or maybe a little faster. Noticing that engagement in the glutes, maybe the outside of your hip. 1 more. Then gently place the knee back on the mat. Bringing your toes back behind you for plank on the toes. And then shifting to lift that right arm overhead. Side plank here. Hips reaching towards the sky. Feet can be stacked or staggered for a little more support. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, we'll thread the needle under the side body. And then extend tall. We'll be here for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting the arm once more. Gently lower the left knee. Modified side plank, that feels good. You can stay here or lift that back foot for a little mini half moon. Toes flex towards your face. Heel presses towards the wall. And then pulses, gently lifting that heel higher to the sky. We'll be here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel, palm of the hand to the mat. Other side, left knee for fire hydrant. Again, feeling that openness. Keeping that core engaged so your belly's not dropping each time you lift. Nice and controlled. It's a reminder here that not all of our yoga poses have to be beautiful necessarily. Not putting a picture of this one on the gram. One more round. Then toes to the mat, palms to the mat. Right hand comes under the face, turning for side plank on the other side. Lifting that left arm to the sky. Breathe here first. Hips press up. Thread the needle. Moving slow and with control. We'll be here for a count of 10, but that doesn't mean you need to get 10 rounds in. You're working with your breath. I'm in charge of the counting. Be here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing next time you get to the top. Hips press up. Lower that right knee, modified side plank. Breathing here. Option to stay right here in this modified side plank, or you can lift that back heel for mini half moon. Heel presses towards the wall. Toes flex towards your face. Starting those pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the back foot, hand to the mat. One more round of cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Neutral spine, walk your hands forward, a handprint, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, press your sit bones back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your hands forward and up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Inhale in plank. 10 counts of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale for locust. Squeeze that back body. Exhale back to the mat. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll be here for 4 more rounds of breath. You're welcome to continue with the plank rocks or staying in stillness. Reminding ourselves to challenge our body while listening to our body. It's a delicate balance. I don't always get it right, but as long as we're trying, that's okay. 1 more round if you're doing those plank rocks. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your hands forward and up. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Inhale in plank. 10 count for mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause in plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale for locust. Engage your back body. Exhale back to the mat. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock to plank. Exhale, down dog. Continuing with those rocks or pausing in stillness for 4 rounds of breath. If your breath's getting fiery, I am right there with you. 1 more round. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your hands forward and up. Exhale, fold all the way through. Step back to downward facing dog. Heels reach towards the mat. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands, lifting up to crescent. Breathing here first, find your base. Then we'll start some lunge pulses. Fingertips lift, lower the back knee, then lift back up. Again, we'll be here for a count of 10. You can work with your breath. Maybe it feels good to go a little faster. Be here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing next time you're in crescent. Fingertips lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crescent lunge. Find your base, lift your fingertips. Breathe here. Start those pulses. Count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fingertips lift. Hands back to the mat. Step back to plank. Hold in plank. Hips up and back. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands. Warrior 2. Back foot parallel with the short edge of the mat. Fingers at shoulder height. Exhale here. Inhale, right palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle, bringing your elbow to the inside of your knee. Extra breath here. Back to warrior 2. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle, not resting on that thigh this time. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. This time bring left palm overhead so it's pointing towards the floor. See if you can lift that right palm to meet it. Like you're holding a beach ball here. Breathe here. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Turn your toes so they're facing the long edge of the mat. Heels in, sink down for goddess. Arms at cactus. Heels in, hips down and back. Be here for toe pulses. Lift to your tiptoes. Set your heels back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs, wide-legged forward fold. Nice release. Walk your hands, turn your toes to the top of the mat. Step back to plank. Inhaling plank. Exhale, hips up and back. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it between your hands, warrior two, other side. Press into the blade edge of that back foot. Inhale, left palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior, left arm overhead. Extended side angle. Left elbow inside that left knee. Right arm overhead. Extra breath here. Back to warrior two. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, warrior two, last round. Inhale, palm flips up, reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Right arm overhead, pointing towards the floor, palm to the floor. Lift that left arm like you're holding a beach ball. Keep that heart pulling through so we're not leaning forward. Breathe here. Back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten that leg, toes point to the long edge, heels come in, sink down for goddess. Breathe here first. Lifting to your toes for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs, hands to hips, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, wide-legged half lift. Exhale, walk your toes, or walk your hands, turn your toes back to the top of the mat. Step back to plank. Inhale in this plank. 10 count of mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, press into your left foot, I'll face you. Bend your right knee, heel towards your glute. Right hand grabs the outside of that foot, walks into the inner arch. Pausing here, and then start to pull yourself deeper. Foot kicking into that back hand, left arm reaching in front of you. Openness in the quad, openness in your shoulders. Breathe here for one more round. Exhale, slow motion release out of it. Both feet back to the mat. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Other side. Left heel bends towards that glute. Left hand comes to the outside of the foot. Walks to the inside. Right arm overhead. Then pulling yourself into your version of dancer. Foot kicks into hand. Hand resists foot. Keep kicking. Breathe here for one more round. Exhale, slow motion release out of it. From Tadasana, inhale, reach your fingertips tall. Exhale, fold all the way through. Plant your hands, step back to plank. Inhaling plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your heart for Sphinx. Elbows under shoulders. Heart pulling forward. Low body releases. Seeing here if you can smooth out that breath. Can I lengthen my exhales by just one count? Next inhale, pull your heart forward just a little more. Exhale, press your hips up and back for child's pose. Hips to heels. Knees as wide as feels good in your body. Using this time to smooth out that breath. Lengthen those exhales. Then gently press yourself back up to a seated position. Starting here first, both legs long for a staff pose. Lift your heart, and then hinging from your hips for a seated forward fold. Allow your spine to round when it's time to do so. Hands can be at ankles or toes or calves. Doesn't matter where they are. Just allowing your heart to be heavy here, pulling you closer to your thighs. Inhale, lifting your heart out of it. Soles of the feet to the mat. Lower down to your back body. Hands can be at a T or in cactus arms. Shift your hips about 2 inches to the right. Knees fall to the left. Gaze can drift over that right shoulder. Giving yourself some time to breathe here. Use your next round of breath to pull yourself back towards center. Hips shift 2 inches towards the left. Knees fall to the right. Gaze can drift over that left shoulder. Lengthening your breath here. Next inhale pulls you to center. Knees come into your chest, maybe forehead to your knees. Then extend for Shavasana. Allowing your body to be heavy here. Reminding ourselves this pose is just as much a part of the practice as every other pose we did today. Using each round of breath to deepen that breathing. And know that I'll let you know when it's time to come out of this pose. Your body can remain still. If it's available to you and it feels good, you can continue to stay in this place of rest. If it's time to close out your practice, start with some gentle movement of your fingers and your toes, maybe scrunching your face and then releasing it. And when you're ready, gently press yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes can be softened or closed here. Taking a few moments before you head off to whatever else you need to do, just to feel some gratitude for your body, for what it was able to do today, for yourself, for showing up on the mat, taking time to take care of yourself. Honor your body with movement, with rest. Close with a collective breath. Inhale, lift your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands pull to heart center. Thank you so much for being part of this rad community. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.